All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. All right, this is the brother Tawab Bakah from GMS Los Angeles / Inland Empire. Coming back with another video in the spirit. Once again, Tawadi YAHAWASHI for bias to this truth. Allow me to wake up another day, do another video in hopes to edify the hopeful elect. Okay, so in this video, what I want to speak about is, appreciate, for us to appreciate what we have, because times is short, and, not getting caught up into the, those thoughts of, you might not be, the flesh in your mind, you might not be in a place you want to, you're not at that place that you want to be, from a carnal perspective, and that's okay, you know what I'm saying, because the Lord got, brothers in different circumstances. Every brother's circumstances are not going to be the same. Some brothers are going to have a little more, some brothers ain't going to have as much. But we're a body. That's the dynamics, that's how the Lord wants it. Because if we was all well off, what's the point? So that's that balance. The Lord dishes out. But in the meantime, getting back to this, I titled this video, that is, the times that we coming into, all them things is not going to matter. All that material shit, our day by day life is going to drastically change. So wherever we do have, wherever situation we are in, through the mercy, the grace of YAHAWASHI, really appreciate that, man. Because it could be a whole lot worse. It's a lot of people out here that's not in this truth. A lot of our people out there they're lost. A lot of our people are out there homeless, living on the street, bugged out of their mind, derelicts. A lot of them are drugs. They just out there with no covering at all, And us in this faith, we have having this knowledge, having the names of our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, and and knowing we can call upon those names, pray to those names, that's something to be, man. That's a thing that we always got to be grateful and really appreciate, man, because like I said, the majority of our people, they don't have that, So I'm going to bring out a few scriptures. I pray this is edifying to you brothers out there, as well as you few sisters. I pray this is edifying. So I'm going to get right into it. This is First Timothy chapter 6, verse 17. It says, "Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded." You see, that's the thing in this world, These people, not just this in this present time, it's always been that way. People that get riches, that have abundance of things, they become high-minded because of what they have. Because a lot of people in this, in life period, when they get riches, they they allow their riches to be a projection of themselves. They hide behind their riches because really they're empty on the inside. So people hide behind the abundance of things that they have, but that doesn't define a person, because you can have an abundance of things and be a wicked individual and the Lord not deal with you, man. You can be rich You can have a lot of things, but that doesn't mean that the Lord is dealing with you, though. You know, and and not to say, you know, somebody righteous can have abundance, because our forefathers, you know, Abraham, for example, he had an abundance, you know, but Abraham was a righteous man, you know. In this world, in this present world that we're in right now, the wicked is in rule, in power. So to get riches in this society, you know, when I say riches, I'm talking about, you know, I'm talking about when you hit a high, when you up in the high class, you know, when you making lots and lots and lots of money, you know, and you you know what I'm saying, you up there with you know, you're not gonna be up there with the elites, of, you know, Jake. You know, you only can go so far up, but you know, for example, these actors, these entertainers, these celebrities, these rappers, singers, for them to hit a certain level, a high level, they got to sell their soul. They got to do all type of despicable things, you know, and a lot of them have obtained the riches of this world by those things. So a lot of them are high minded, you know, and the Lord, you know, ain't dealing with those individuals. Those individuals want to be destroyed. All right. So I'm going to read this again. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high minded, nor trust in uncertain riches. And at the end of the day, it's uncertain. Those riches are uncertain because, you know, Esau, these elites, or these international bankers, they're the ones that control this so-called money. This is not even real money, really. You know, this is all a credit-based system. You know, but see, they're getting ready to you know, a game changer is about to come. You know, because this is about to become a cash. It's already damn near a cashless society right now, because I mean, you got people here and there, a few people here and there. And I myself, you know, sometimes I pay with cash, but it's very seldom that I use cash, you know, for most people, you know, because people, you know, they either use their card, they use a card, or they use their phone to purchase things. Okay. But now, you know, we're coming into a time where Esau, that technology, the Lord has given this man knowledge is increasing. So this man is coming up with technology to where you don't have to even need a card anymore, or your phone. You know, that's leading to that MOTB, the Karagna. You know, so the point, like I said, getting back to, you know, why I'm, you know, the title of the video. You know, knowing that these things are on the way, you know, you know, it's not it's foolish to the you know the stress over things that you don't have, or you know, you know, you might not be where you want to be in life, in life, you know, or whatnot, you know. Now, no, don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with, you know, trying to better your situation. I'm not saying you can't better your situation, but you don't want to stress yourself out, you know, because you know the situation that you may be looking for, it may not it's not coming into fruition at the moment, you know. And you know, that's not something we want to continually dwell upon, because at the end of the day, this is the you know, this is how the Lord got things set up, man. And who knows, the Lord may just have your situation get better for a little bit, you know. But in all actuality, in the grand scheme of things, this place is getting ready to fall. You know, this place is falling, man. You know, and pretty soon, you know, these cities are gonna be cut off. All hell is gonna break loose. So who knows, man? You know, like brothers been bringing them scriptures out lately as being a pilgrim. You know, brothers may have to be on the move. You know, But the point of me, like I said, getting back to the title, you know, you know, whatever situation we are in, wherever we at, the Lord, is going to provide for brothers. As long as we trust in the Lord, as long as we do our part, the Lord He's gonna cover us, man. The Lord, the Lord knows brother's situation. The Lord knows what we all going through. The Lord hears our groaning. The Lord knows our thoughts. He knows what's heavy unto us. And the Lord's not going to put anything on us that we can't bear, So that see in the world wants people that wallow in their sorrow, wherever it's plaguing their mind, because they feel like they have to live up to this, which a lot of that shit is fake. There's reality TV and all that bullshit showing people living in these big ass houses. And a lot of these celebrities are broke. A lot of these celebrities, all that shit is make believe. That shit is not real. It's coming out that a lot of these fucking rappers, these entertainers and whatnot, these people are not even making money. These people are just being used. Used and abused. But anyway, let me get back to this scriptures. All right, this is back in 1 Timothy 6:17. It says, "Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy." So the Lord is the one that gives us all things to enjoy at the end of the day. Because, like I said, the body, the brotherhood, brothers fellowship with each other, and you got brothers, like I said, you got brothers that make a little more than other brothers, but when we all come together, brothers break bread with one another, and those heavy thoughts disappear for that moment, for that little time's sake. When you're around the brothers, because brothers might come through to the, you might go to the brother's house, brothers got some drink, brothers just sitting there chopping it up, of course, speaking on spiritual things, you feel good when you're around the brethren. And all those thoughts that, that's heavy on your mind during the week, it's not a thought in that, like I said, in that little moment, in that time that you with the brothers, okay? It says, but in the living power, who gives us all richly all things to enjoy. So the Lord is going to ultimately, when all hell breaks loose, the Lord is going to be the one. That's where that faith is going to have to really be demonstrated, man. Because we demonstrate faith now, through going to the highways and byways, through our day-to-day, walk in this life, dealing with situations, and situations is happening every day with brothers, whether it's good or bad. We have to exhibit faith, but it's leading to that time where our faith is going to be put to the ultimate test. And like I said, and the Lord is not going to put anything on us that we can't bear, but the Lord is going to let us feel that, that pressure, not pressure that's going to, like I said, Lord willing, we be those men, not pressure that's going to break us, but pressure that we're going to feel, and we're going to have to make a choice. All right. It says, I got another one. This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 4. It says, "Labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven." That's getting ready to happen to a lot of people in this world. A lot of people have made investments and, And a lot of people have been, having the establishing businesses and all this financial, these financial. When you go online, you watch these videos, these people that's financial advisors or what have you. Well, a lot of them people, they're gonna lose their riches, man. Because those things are uncertain. Like I said, this so-called money, this is not real money, and especially with everything going digital, that's uncertain like a mug. Because those are just numbers on the fucking screen. That's not something that's tangible. Gold, silver is tangible. You can touch it. You can actually do something with it. You can use it as vessels. You can wear it as jewelry. You can consume it. But with some digital numbers on the screen, you can't do nothing with that. You can see they can put $2 trillion on the screen, and somebody look at, I got 2 trillion, because they looking at the numbers, and overnight that shit can turn into zero because it's nothing. It's not no tangible thing. It's not no physical thing that has value, true value to it. Having land, that's value. Having a livestock, that's value. You can do something with that. You can live off of that. You can live off if you had, if everyone had their own land, had their own livestock, their own, vegetation. It wouldn't be no need for going to the grocery store. It wouldn't be no need for any of those things because you can just literally live off the land. But Esau, he made this place over here to where you can't live off the land. Everything is damn concrete. We gotta go to these supermarkets, these grocery stores, and buy our the food that we eat. You see, so there's no way this place really. There's nothing prosperous about this place. It's just oppression, man, and it's a false reality, man. People that's so-called rich here, like I said, these actors, these entertainers, especially those of our people, it's not real, man. It says, labor not to be rich, cease from thy own wisdom. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as the eagle toward heaven. That's what, like I said, that's getting ready to happen. A lot of these people that have been working, doing these so-called good paying jobs, a lot of these people that, like I said, been making all these investments over the years, they've been stacking their money and whatnot. That shit is getting ready to fly away. That shit is getting ready to disappear. And that's going to cause a whole lot of shit to happen, man. Because when people, especially here in this society, in Babylon, man, that money got a demon on it, man. People would do all sorts of wickedness just to obtain a piece of green paper. You got people murdering one another for that shit. People would sell their own family members, their own parents, drugs, just to have that fucking money, that so-called money, that paper. I ain't even gonna call it money. That they'll murder their own for paper. Paper that's getting, like, mind you, this paper's getting ready to be worthless, man. It's damn near almost worthless now. You go to the gas station out here, like certain places, man. You out here in California at one, like, I think it was last summer, gas was it was like $7 a gallon in certain places, man. That shit. So it's already getting to the point where the dollar is weak, man. This dollar ain't strong. This dollar ain't, it gets you a few things here and there, but That we see that the value of this dollar is dwindling, man. And they've been pushing in the media lately, about that the what's that I forget the term, but it's basically they call it universal income. UBI, universal basic income. Well, basically they gonna ration you out, ration out your wherever money you get for that particular month, and that's like I said, that's Esau, gradually moving towards that MOTB. All right, got another one. This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 31. It says, therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewithal shall we be clothed? But seek ye I'm sorry. Let me read that again. It says, therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? Right. And this is YAHAWASHI speaking. Don't worry about these things. Okay, what we gonna eat? What we gonna drink? What where we gonna be at? Where what clothes we gonna have? Don't worry about all those things. Okay, it says. Let me jump down. It says, for after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. Like I said earlier, the Lord knows our thought. The Lord knows what we need. The Lord knows what we need better than what we think we need. Right? So, like I said, and see, and to be rich in this world, man, that's a lot of shit to deal with, man. Because you ain't gonna have time to really, put your heart towards the Lord, man. Put your mind towards the Lord and serving the Lord. That shit is a distraction, a major distraction. And I give this, I give credit out here on the West with the tribe of Issachar, or the so-called Mexicans out here. Is the one thing about them, and then a lot of them, they catching hell. They catch hell. They not balling out of control or whatnot, but they understand the use what they got. They understand, they work together, man. They don't have much, but they stick together, and they use what they have. They bring, they consolidate whatever they have. They bring their resources together and they make it happen. Not as much, that doesn't happen with the southern tribes as much. With the southern tribes, it's always a competition. It's always competing against one another. It's always there's always this one-up shit going on with the southern tribes. But with Issachar, Northern Kingdom, especially out here on the West Coast in California, LA, they stick together. Like I said, they don't even have that much, but they bring wherever they do have, they bring it together and they share among one another and they stick together. So they'll a little as far as because like I said, Issachar, they catching hell too. They get fucked with by the police and all that. But the thing is, they stick together. With especially with tribe of Judah. Judah don't stick together, man. Judah, I ain't gonna say Judah. I'm talking about these niggas in the world. These niggas out here, they backstabbers, man. Cutthroat. If you on top, they jealous. They it's basically it's one nigga at a time, basically. But we coming into the time that shit's getting ready to go out the window, because a lot of our people are gonna be destroyed, man. A lot of these people trusting in these uncertain riches, not trusting in the Lord, not coming back to who they are as being Israelites, because that's who we are. We're Israelites. Okay? All right, we're not supposed to be out here trying to be like our oppressor, man. You know? But a lot of you Jakes, man, a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, a lot of you are corrupted, man. You know, you love this place. You love this hell. So therefore, you're gonna be destroyed. All right, it says, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. You see, the Lord's gonna add all those things unto us, but we have to seek Him first. Seek the kingdom of heaven first. All right, you know, which is doing this work, man. This is how you. This is the path, unto the kingdom of the Most High. All right, this is the path we have to walk. All right, it says, take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Right, we can't worry about the thing tomorrow, because tomorrow ain't here yet. We in the now, the today. Right, and that's what this world does, with all these bills, because the scriptures say we're subject to payments. So it is going to be a thought on the mind, but overall, in the grand scheme of things, really can't stress about it because we have no controls over that thing. All we can do is do our part day unto day. And anything can happen, and a lot of shit can happen in one day. You might be thinking like, damn, I got a bill in the next 3 days. How I'm gonna pay that bill? And all of a sudden you get blessed, man. And sometimes you gotta ask for help. That's another thing. We don't want to be too prideful either, man. You ain't. If you're gonna be short, you gotta speak up and let brothers know. Of course, we don't want to. You don't want to abuse the brotherhood, but if you a brother that's in good standing, you're a brother that take care of your business. You're a brother that's real responsible, but you just fall on hard times. You just gotta open your mouth and let brothers know. All right, it says, take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. So it's all about being sufficient, man. At the end of the day, because really, realistically, the Lord didn't bring us here to live a life full of prosperity. This is a punishment. We can't forget that. We can't forget. I mean, there's as much as we because watching them slavery movies and shit, that shit gets you angry. But it's also a reminder, like, look, it wasn't always this. Where we at right now in America, we're all, like I said, everything is, we got all these supermarkets, convenience stores and whatnot. And Jay think because they got a lot of paper, that they in good case, but they forget the history. When our people when we came over here in cargo slave ships, man, it was nothing but hell for us over here, man. All right. So don't think just because they don't have us on these plantations picking cotton, getting our backs whipped, being lynched. Don't think just because that's not happening that we're not slaves. We still slaves here. We're still being they still murdering Jake. These police. They can just pull Jake over and choke him out, shoot him 1,000 times and shit, and get off scot-free. Even to the point where you got Jakes that are police officers doing that to their own people, But yeah, that's pretty much. No, I've got one more scripture, and I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, so this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is coming down unto you, having great wrath, It's like it because he knows that he have but a short time. And his time, like I said, times are short. Esau even knows that time is short. These wicked ass elites, they know that their time is short. They know the time is short, so they gonna be pretty soon. They gonna come down. They gonna have these soldiers, these troops come down. You know, like it says in Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, it's gonna be a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So they gonna come down. You know, as that flood. You know, well, like I said, with them troops, they're gonna be kicking people doors, snatching people, hauling people off to those detention centers. You know, a lot of people are gonna be, a lot of these women are gonna be raped, brutally raped. You know, a lot of people are gonna be brutalized, murdered, killed, left for dead out here. Okay. So it's about to get real crazy. It's about to get real hectic out here, man. You know, so like I said, appreciate what we have, man. Let's appreciate what we have. Appreciate the Lord. This having this knowledge, man. This knowledge alone, just having this knowledge alone, knowing what's to come, knowing the names of our Heavenly Father and our only begotten Son. Just that alone is enough. Of course, like I said, the Lord provides the rest, as long as we do our part, the Lord's going to cover us, man. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Cause like I said, all this shit is about to go up. It's about to go up in smoke, man. We want to have that spirit of Lot, like when the Lord told Lot, man, get out of that land. Don't look back. Keep moving forward. You gotta be in that spirit. Fuck this place, man. All this shit about to go up in flames. And when I say fuck it, I don't mean saying I'm a you go to work and say, hey man, fuck y'all. I ain't coming in. I ain't working. Nah, just mentally, man. Not being attached to anything here to where that's going to be a stumbling block for when that time does come. Because when that time come, ain't going to be no time to be wavering. You either with the Lord or you with this shit out here, And I pray, YAHAWASHI keep that our faith strong in the times that's to come, man. Because we're going to have strong faith when all hell breaks loose, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I pray this is edifying to you brothers out there. Stay strong, man. Keep fighting, man. We almost out of here. So with that, I'm gonna give all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, Ba'ashim, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashim Rawchaa Qadash, the honors to the apostles, and there was a great millstone. Honors and salutations to hopeful elect, pushes the word, truth, sincerity. Shalom.